Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel on this Easter weekend, and today I just wanted to share with you two new releases from Andrew Rourke at Form Square Games, part of his ongoing Limits of Glory series. You'll remember I did an interview with Andy and several videos around his games last year, including an unboxing and a review of my prototype copy of campaign number 2, which was made at 1806. And at that point, these were just going to GameFound. I hooked up with Andy last weekend at Salute, and he just received the new games, and today I'm proud to be able to unbox those for you. I'm just going to show you Maida again, just as a refresher. Obviously now we're looking at the final copy, and also going to share with you Santa Mora and Capri, which is 2 games in 1, so that covers campaigns 3 and 4 of the same series. So without further ado, let's start off by talking again, as we have done before, about the quality of the box, the artwork. As you can see there on the back, we've got a 23 by 16 mounted map, wooden pawns, dice, 4 counter sheets, an event clock, a combat table, 2 command charts, a 36-page rulebook. This is a 2-player game, but is suitable for solo and can be played in an hour and a half to 3 hours, depending on how quickly you play your games. Moderate complexity, and this is all about the 1805 Maida campaign, which involved lots of different types of troops. We've got the Italians, we've got the British, we've got the French, so we've got all sorts of things going on in there. But let's just undo the box and show you what you get in there. I'm going to try and do it with my nails. Hopefully we'll get lucky. Oh, we have. That's good. Again, just like to thank Andy for his support of the channel. I'm hoping to hook up with him again later in the year to talk about the next games he has planned in his series. I know, talking to him last weekend, I think it's the Vendee Rebellion is next, which will be very interesting as well, so watch this space. So let's get into the box. Again, brilliant components, brilliant quality, for a small company. Andy to be congratulated on this. I have said this many times. Decent dice, some meeples in there as well, pawns depending on what you want to call them. Then you got the rule book. You can see there that really lovely artwork. Quick reference on the back, which is really nice, index really. And as we said at the beginning, that runs to 35 pages, but it's full color. Really nice. It's not big types, not small typeset, so you can easily see everything that you're looking at. Some really nice artwork in there. It's set out very, very well, spaced out. Lots of working examples, color graphics, examples you've got in pink there, which is really useful as you go through each section. So already you can kind of see that step up from the first game, which was excellent in its own right. That was Bonaparte's Eastern Empire, which I have on my shelf and play quite regularly. That was campaign number 1, the Egyptian campaign, which was excellent. You can see the graphical theme has continued as well in these games. I really like that, keeping everything in a similar kind of set, in the way it's set out, the way it's provided. Very, very good. So that gives you hopefully a good flavour of the rules and how they work. You've then got the command charts. The Neapolitan army, the Russian army even can make an appearance in this one. Calabrian guerrillas, the British Navy. Really good cardstock. Got the French as well there. You've got the combat table. This was something I really liked in the first game. It's really simple. Depending on the forces you're using and their strength, you've got a range of results that can apply. And again, this just sits on the table, easy to use. And then one of the key elements of the games that Andy puts out are these events that are triggered at different points throughout the game, depending on where you are in the table. And you can see it's very easy to see which ones apply to which forces. So again, nicely done. That can be on the table as well. You've then got the counter sheets. These are all wrapped up at the moment. I'll undo those shortly. And then you've got the board. And again, mounted map. As before, I'm sure it's going to be absolutely lovely to look at. Let's put that down that way up so you can sort of get a flavour of it. So you've got this really lovely track with beautiful artwork where your leaders will gradually reduce in strength and power. You've got your gorilla boxes at the top there. You've got, again, just some really nice artwork. And again, really nicely set out board there. Sort of shows you everything you need to know. It's a really nice board, nice thickness. You got the logo on the back as well. A really nice presentation of those components. As I say, I'm not going to dwell on this too much because you've seen a lot of this already. But let's just see if we can get some of the counters out for you to have a look at. I'm going to just need to use a knife on these ones because these are very finely packed. There we go. I think that's going to come off. Okay. So we can see again really nice thickness of the counters, so really nice there. Just to show you those. So yeah, really nice, as I expected. Very nice presentation. So that's made at 1806. I'm just going to move on to campaign 3 and 4, which is Santa Maura and Capri. Okay, so Santa Maura and Capri, this is the first time I've seen this game since it's been released. So again, we've got this very similar theme being followed here. We've got two small games within one box here, which is really nice. So again, you've got a double-sided mounted map here. 16 by 11.5 inches, 9 wooden pawns, 6 dice, 3 counter sheets, double-sided event clock, double-sided combat tables, 2 32-page rule books, and as you can see there, the game time is about half what it was on the Maida game. So this one, if you need to scratch an itch and you need to play a game in a shorter time frame, this one definitely would give you a couple of options. So you've got Capri 1808. This covers the 2-week period when King Murat's French and Italian forces invaded Capri. And then you've got Santa Maura 1810, which covers the 4-week period when British, with a collection of Allied formations, invaded Santa Maura. They were concentrating on capturing the French fortress of Santa Maura, commanded by General Camus, knowing that as a consequence the entire Ionian island would fall. So let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into the box and see what we've got. Again, expecting to see that very familiar setup that we have in the other games in this series. I really do like the way this carries through from game to game. It's got slightly different colour themes, which means on the shelf you can see which one's what, which is really nice. So again, lovely artwork, really like that, really nice, good quality box. Again, we've got dice and pawns, good quality components. We've got the rule books here, so we've got Capri, we've got Santa Mora. So let's have a little look at these first. Okay, so again, really nice big rule books, lovely, great index on the back again. Explanation events, fabulous artwork. Really love the artwork that carries through into these games. Again, really nicely set out, large typesets, great for my aging eyes. Examples of play, really clear, easy, concise. Again, you can see even in this set of rules compared with Maida, it steps up again in terms of the layout, the design, the artwork is exceptional. I hope you would agree. Really, really nice. I love this old style artwork that's used. I think it adds real period flavour to the games. So yeah, that sets out that game. That's Capri. And if we look at Santa Mora, again, not expecting to see anything different at all, other than it's a slightly different campaign. But the artwork, I'm sure, the way it's followed through will be very, very similar, as we can see there. Again, lovely, easy to read typeset. Paper quality is really good. You know, this looks like hard wearing stuff. You've got really big examples of play there. Fabulous artwork. Yeah, really, really nice. Looking forward to getting these on the table with the guys at the club and playing them, basically. Again, another excellent presentation. Let's dig down into the box a bit further and see what we've got. So we've got the combat tables for Capri. Obviously these are smaller games, you've got less contingents fighting each other here. Santa Mora on the other side. So again, really nice. I love the way these are styled. These are your event tables. Again, really nice. Counter sheets, again, I'll undo those in a moment. And then you've got the board, and so a much smaller board from the point of view of, look at the thickness of that card, that mounted board. It's really nice. Again, lovely design. Let's put it that way up, actually, you can see it better on the camera. So you've got all the key components going on there, again, as you have with the other games. So that's Capri. And then on the other side, you've got Santa Mora. So again, much smaller footprint in terms of layout, etc. But really nice design. Looking forward to playing those. So let's just open up the counters again. Bear with me, I just need to try and get this elastic off without damaging the counters themselves. There we go, that's great. Again, everything is packed very carefully. The fact that your counter sheets are wrapped up in elastic as well, just to kind of keep them protected in transit, is really good. And again, we'll just kind of see how easy these punch out. Look at that. These are really solid Really nicely done. I bet you I can probably put that back in there. There you go for now. Let's zoom in on a bit of the details. So Greek light infantry there. These are really interesting. Look at the artwork. Fabulous, fabulous artwork. We got Neapolitan line, Corsican Rangers, French artillery, and then you got your commanders and things there as well. You've got some British foot, so that's really interesting. On that one, we've got another sheet here. So it looks like some fortresses. Again, got a Maltese regiment there. Always nice to see. Love the Maltese people. Love Malta. Yeah, really, really nice. You can see you got some Marines there as well. Lots of Maltese regulars. Fabulous. Enjoy that. And then the final sheet. Again, you got some more. We've got some Albanians in there, infantry. We've got French. And again, these event cards as will be. Neapolitan line again. So really, really nice. Colours palette is really good. A really nice presentation again for this series. Another step up in terms of quality, how it looks, and I know if it plays in a similar theme to all the other games, again it will play really well as well. So we've covered off Maida 1806 today, and we've now spent a bit more time unboxing Santa Mora and Capri. So that's Limits of Glory campaigns 2, 3 and 4 covered. So we now have 4 games in the series, and I know Andy, as I say, is working on a couple more. Hope to bring you perhaps an interview or a little bit more insight into things that are going on with Form Square Games in due course. But for now, enjoy the rest of your gaming weekend. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and see you all again soon.